Hello everyone, my name is Kelvin Moniz from Maradi University as a first year physio student. We focus a lot on muscle and bones, but today we are going to talk about something invisible that's just vital to our practice, the biophysics of sound. By the end of these 5 minutes, you'll end not just to understand how you're learning, but how you make it right now. But we use sound to heal our patient. The nature of sound. What's the nature of sound? Action. The gesture of the waves at the diagram here. We have the compressions and rarefaction. The rarefaction are slightly uh, apart from each other, while the compression are very compact to each other. What to say? Think of a sound as a ripple in a pond. It's just air molecule pushing against each other. Remember this formula. The point of mass velocity is equals to frequency times wavelength. F times W. That's the velocity. That's the backbone of everything we'll discuss. Crucially, sounds need to a medium, which is why in space no one can hear you scream. Anatomy of the ear. Action. This keep it light. We have the outer ear, we have the middle ear, and we have the inner ear. The outer ear collects the funnel's acoustic energy. The middle ear, impedance matching and amplification. Inner ear, sensory transduction, which is mechanical relevance. The outer ear. The outer ear consists of the pinna, resonance, and protection. The pinna, it collects dive sounds into the canal and aids the sound localization. Resonance. The auditory canal, about 2.5 centimeter, resonates at approximately 2 to 4 kilohertz, increasing in sensitivity. Protection. Protection, the delicate tympanic membrane, eardrum from debris. Middle ear, the transformer. The sound travels from air, low impedance to fluid, high impedance in the cochlea. Without matching, 99.9% of sound will reflect. Area. The ratio of eardrum versus steps footplate is approximately 17:1 gain. Liver action. Oscular chain movement is approximately 1.3:1 gain. Total gain is approximately 22 times the pressure increase. As you can see here, this is the ear canal. These are the malleus, incus, and steps. The inner ear, the mechanotransduction. Here we see the cochlear fluids, spiritual chamber, basilar membrane, organ of Corti, and hair cells. Organ of Corti is here, the outer hair cells are here, scala tympana, inner hair cells are here, basilar membrane and auditory nerve, the tectorial membrane and scapular vestibule. Sensitivity and perception. As we see this graph here, uh, sound in therapy, ultrasound. Physiotherapists use high frequency sound about 0.75 to 3 mHz to treat soft tissue injuries, which are thermal effects and non-thermal effects. The thermal effect increases tissue temperature and blood flow, whereby non-thermal its cavitation and acoustic streaming promotes cellular repair inside the cell. Ultrasound biopsy. We have acoustic impedance and intensity. This acoustic impedance is determined how much the sound is reflected at tissue interface, example muscle or a bone, where the intensity is measured in watts. per centimeter. Is higher intensity equals more than thermal energy. As you can see, intensity is equals to power over area, with the power is in watts, area is in centimeter. Clinical skills and safety. Occultation, noisy safety and diagnostic. Auscultation is using a stethoscope to listen a visceral sound, lung, heart, and lung or heart biopsy. Physics. Noise safety prevents tinnitus and noise induced hearing loss in staff patient. Diagnostic. The Doppler ultrasound using frequency shifts to measure blood flow frequency. In summary, what's sound? Sound is a longitudinal wave requiring a physical medium. That's why a sound cannot travel without any medium. That's why in space it's very difficult to hear sound because there is no any medium of transportation. The ears are complex transducer which control the pinna, middle ear, and inner ear, which are the which pinna collects, middle ear amplifies, and inner ear encodes. Impedance. Matching is crucial for acoustic energy transfer. Therapeutic ultrasound applies biophysically principle of wave absorption for healing. We have different references here, and these are the image sources. Thank you so much for your time.